This is an Evergreen Media Network studio production.
Welcome to Classic Car Radio. I'm Keith McDonald. I'm here with Steve Charbonneau and Todd Byron. Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Whatever.
What's up? No.
Whatever. They're both asleep. Mike is on his way back from Mecum. He was the first one of us to attend Mecum, and he's on his way back now, so he couldn't make it here. He probably did it on purpose, but we'll have a much bigger audience when he's not here.
You think?
Yeah, he scares people too much. Don't you think?
I don't know. Have you looked in the mirror?
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, anyway, Mecum is in full swing. We've been all talking about it for a few weeks, and they just started television on it's Wednesday now, and it's almost over. It gets over at 6 o'clock, the broadcast on Motor Trend. But tomorrow from noon to 6, Friday noon to 6, Saturday noon to 6, and then I don't think it's on Sunday. I think those are kind of, those like layover cars. Sundays, you don't see a lot of action there either. You guys are talking about Monday and Tuesday before we went on the air. And, there's not really a lot going on Monday and Tuesday. I would assume Sunday, too. The big bash is Saturday when all the high rollers show up. Park and Learjets right there at the field. Yeah. They drop right in on the field.
Yeah, I normally keep mine there at the convenience store where you turn in.
Just land right at the middle of the road.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah.
You know what gets me is these guys that Mecum's going on, and these guys pull down the road going into Mecum, and they park their muscle cars or whatever they got, put a price on the. They put a price right on.
Yeah.
And guys stop and talk to them about the cars, and they're ripping off Mecum. Mecum spends, probably, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of dollars for Osceola Heritage Park out there. And
Mecum should hire some sale police to patrol the area.
Actually, I think that they did call the police on one guy a few years ago. He just pulled his car down and parked it, put a price on it, and stood out front holding a sign and all this, waving people in. Guys are stopping, asking questions, holding up traffic. And so they had to do something. And then they found out there were more than just that one guy. There were other guys pulling the same stuff. Yeah. And they do it down in Palm Beach, too, to Barrett Jackson, the same thing.
Well, it's okay to do it down there.
You know, right. You don't know what you're getting down there, though.
Take the law in your own hands.
Yeah, we walked it last year. We were walking along the fence from the parking lot that had that K5 Blazer, a couple square body trucks all outside in the parking lot with huge for sale signs on them.
Oh, yeah. Where's that? At Barrett Jackson or Mecum? Yeah, it's, again, they spend a lot of money on advertising, a lot of money on, the tents and renting, and, the whole thing is so well done. It's such a really well done auction. And then these guys show up, they're like parasites. They're parasites. It's the best way to describe them.
And they're paying ivermectin.
Well, they're paying for parking too, but I'm sure a lot of the guys, like, I know a couple of guys that will go down and bring the car and put it for a sale sign, but they pay for the parking and they pay for the fee to get in, so they still make a little bit. But.
Right, yeah. But some of these guys are on the road coming in. They're not actually in the parking lot or anything. Yep. I can see if they come in, they pay for parking, they pay your ticket to go in, put a for sale sign on their car with a phone number or something. Yep. If someone calls them up, hey, I'm looking at your car in the parking lot, leave. Go out there and sell your car if you want. But, it's kind of crazy to do it that way. But I bet you they've sold cars that way.
Yeah.
So many people go.
That white K5 Blazer. I called the number on the guy. I was like, 38.5. I was like, woof.
Wow. What year was that? Do you remember what year it was?
Was it 85 or 86?
Yeah.
It was a nice Blazer, but, it needed some little bit of work. It had some bubble rust coming through, and you could see it had a repaint. Definitely wasn't worth $38,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it subtle. You pay to park to go in. Just put a little sticker on your window, a couple of your windows for sale, and put your phone number on it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You go in there, you can put a big sign on your dash, and someone walking by might catch their eye, get the phone number. Someone that might not even be have a bidder's pass, they might not even be bidding. They just see it and they do want to buy a car or a truck eventually. And I don't see how Mecum could complain about that. They're dropping 10 to park and 30 to get in. That's $40. They got to get off the guy. Let him park his car with a for sale sign.
Yeah,
whatever.
but see, they're making 10 and 10.
plus your registration fee.
What's that? What do you mean 10 and 10?
10 and 10, 10%, 10%.
Buyer
Oh,
pays
right,
10%,
right,
seller
yeah.
pays 10%.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
And then you have to buy the lot
And
too.
then
Like if
you're-
you buy one spot, I think it's $1,200 for
Yeah.
one spot.
Yeah.
The more spots you buy, the less it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, it's on television, so we don't have to keep it a secret. But Tommy Gore, who was on here 2 weeks ago, he had that pretty green. Was it green or blue truck? The
It's like a champagne, wasn't it?
Like
Was
a
it?
silvers.
Yeah.
oh, silver. Yeah, he got 77,000 for that today. And then the
Good for him.
yeah, and then the red Impala, the bubble top. He got 39,000 for that one,
That's
which
not
was
good.
really low. That's not good at all.
Yeah, that car. I mean, had Merlin 540 big block.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. And it had 409 ID tags on it, right? So it's still,
That's all right.
was it stock 409? Would you
No.
think, or did he just dress it up like that?
Well, it probably came with a 409 in it, but
But he put a different engine, a bigger engine, right? Bigger.
he didn't put it in there. I'm sure something.
Well, it was in there when he bought it. Yeah,
But
Yeah, I
that
think-
car was super nice. I mean, the underneath
it was.
just as nice as the exterior, the top side. So
Yeah,
really nice car.
but he didn't.
liked it.
He didn't sell the Chevelle. What was it, 65? Was it the
Yeah, the
Chevelle?
convertible.
65
The
or
convertible?
4.
I think it's 65.
65.
Yeah,
That's a nice car.
He's towing that home.
Oh, good.
And I'm surprised. I don't know. I didn't find out from Mike what the bid was. Well, maybe we'll give him a call. He's driving back right now. We'll give him a call on his way back from Meekum and see if he knows what the bid was on that one. I think they all went off consecutively.
Yeah, Easy buys.
The Tom
all
Gore
his spots.
collection, you know.
Yep.
You know, so
That's how I was busting his chops. I'm like, so what about the Ford, the Fairlane? He's like, come on now, I'm not selling that. It's like, well, everything
Really?
else is going. Why not?
It's a Ford, man. It's hard to get them things across the
Yeah.
bidder line. I better not say that. I'm trying to get one going now.
right. You talking about the Mustang? You
Yeah.
having issues with it?
Huh?
Having issues with the Mustang?
Just issues with the program to try to get it to go in.
Okay.
Because we did a Dakota Digital Gauges and did a bin module, and that bin module plugs into the OB2 connector. Well, in order to do this program, it's got a RDK that plugs into it. Well, if I unplug the bin, then it shuts off all the tack, the fuel, and all that. And I need the tack. So I need. You okay over there?
Yeah. I just smashed the mic. I had an itch. I had an itch in my eye, and I just whacked the mic.
So I needed an adapter that'll plug in the OB2 that I can plug two things into, so I can keep my tack running, because there's procedures that you have to have the tack and to run it at certain RPMs for certain things. I know it's a drug out story, but it's a Ford.
I'm kidding you.
This is the joys of the new world.
Is that a
of tuning.
Coyote in there?
Yeah.
You put in a Coyote engine?
Yeah. Friends of mine, I called today to see if somebody might have one. They all like asking like I had three eyes or something, but I
Actually,
told them,
you
well,
do.
hey, look, if you ever need one, we don't mess with Coyotes. I'm like, okay, sorry. So we're all less guys.
That's a shame, because it's a beautiful car, and the engine is just incredible looking in the engine compartment there. And
We'll get it right.
yeah, you'll get it eventually, right?
But
Yeah,
still,
overnight at $20.
if you're going to do an LS motor eventually with that style of gauge where it reads off that, you're going to need one of those too.
Basically, yeah.
It's all generic, whether it's a Mustang or not. It's all OBD2 port.
Yeah, so if you had to do a tune and you had to, do the RPM fluctuation, you would never be able to do it if you unhook the bin module, and it's not going to work.
It's not just a Ford thing. That's what kind of blows my mind. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't have one, but I don't do no tuning.
Yeah, well, this is through that company Lund, so it's not like I'm bringing it to somebody and have them do it. This is done via email.
Right.
Which is everybody that I talk to that's Coyote person, they'll say this Lund is like the best. So when it comes to Coyotes, so we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
How you have to wait for that to come to you? Or did you already
I've
get
got it. I'm
Oh,
trying
you have
to,
it. I see. Okay.
I'm trying to do what I need to do with it, and then I pull it out, download it, email it back to them.
I see.
Then they do their modifications, and then they send it back to me in a couple hours, and I install their tune, and it's done.
I see. Okay.
Yep, remote tuning
That makes sense.
technology.
Yeah.
So speaking of Meekum, I have a news story. This is kind of fun. And everyone has an opinion. Like when you go to something like Todd's Rod Run a couple of weeks ago, or Mecum for that matter. One of their writers, Kristen Shaw of at thedrive.com, picked out her 5 top cars, and they were pretty nice cars she picked out. But when I go to Mecum, or I go to, again, Todd's or something, I always have one car that stands out, one car I really, really like. And I'm not a Ford guy, but I love that Mustang. That Mustang with the color, the blue is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite car there, and it doesn't run. It's because it's a Ford.
It ran. It just doesn't run good.
Yeah, I see. Okay. So anyway, she picked out, the first one she picked was a 73 Maserati.
Ghibli.
Ghibli, yeah.
I
SS.
restored one of them.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Wow. And the second was this lime green 1970 Plymouth Superbird, then a 57 Chevy Bel Air, and that one she said she really has always liked the Bel Air. That's like her favorite car, 57 especially, she said. Mm-hmm. And then and she got really great pictures of these cars, by the way. And then this 33 Plymouth Custom Coupe, and then a 1972 Toyota FJ40 Land Cruiser, which has 109 miles on the V8, so it's got a lot of extras on it. And what's a Old Man Emu 2-inch suspension lift? You got what's that, Steve? You do those ever?
Yeah, 2-inch suspension lift on those. It's probably just springs or a block because I need the springs to lift them up.
Yeah. So those are her favorites. It's kind of fun though to see, and then of course a lot of people put their input in what their favorite cars are. So I guess maybe next week we could talk about what our favorite car was at Mecum.
We just had one of those Land Cruisers in the shop, put a carburetor on it, did a bunch of work on it.
Which one?
Same thing, that Land Cruiser right there she had up.
Oh, really? Yeah. Really? That's cool.
We've done a couple Land Cruisers this year.
Wow. Huh. Could be the same one?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. It's a white one.
That's in way better shape than the one that we did.
This one is 109 miles on the V8, it says. So.
Yeah.
Now, let's take a quick short break, and we come back. We'll give Mike a call. He's on the road. Let's see if we can talk to him a little bit. And we don't have to look at him, which is the cool part. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So we're Classic Car Radio. We'll be right back.
Have you ever wanted your carpets or area rugs cleaned, but you just didn't want to deal with the noise, the wet carpet, and that long dry time? And what happens to all that wet stuff underneath the carpet? Ew! Well, Heaven's Best Carpet Cleaning solves all that with their guaranteed 1-hour dry time. Their low moisture process dries fast, smells great, and it's safe for your kids and pets too. And guess what? They also clean sofas, love seats, chairs, and recliners. Heaven's Best serves all of Indian River County and Barefoot Bay. They're bonded and insured, and your results are guaranteed. Don't put it off any longer. Grab your phone and call Keith at Heaven's Best, 772-643-6999. You'll be thrilled with the results. 772-643-6999.
Offering 24/7 emergency services, Joe Scazzari Roof Services Consulting offers prompt handling of homeowners' insurance claims and has been serving the Treasure Coast for over 40 years. Scazzari's roofing experts can fabricate and install standing seam metal roofs on site, saving you thousands of dollars. And for those do-it-yourselfers, they can cut and fabricate your metal roof and deliver it right to your home or job site. Got a flat roof? Scazzari Roofing and Consulting specializes in all commercial and residential flat roofing systems. State certified and licensed, Scazzari Roofing and Consulting is family-owned and operated. Check out their website at roofservicesconsulting.com or give them a call at 772-388-7453 or toll free at 888-675-8106. Scazzari Roofing and Consulting Contractors.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs, including lots of slipcover styles from Universal Upholstery, Four Seasons, and Capri. We also have a gallery of Tommy Bahama and Lexington furniture designed for a relaxed approach to the finer things in life. And right now, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach next to Planet Fitness. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and also visit our outlet and closeout store directly across the street.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day. Sunshine Furniture, stop on in today and have a sunshine day.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio, and we have Mike Carano on the phone. He's coming back from Mika. Mike, you there?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
We try not to talk to you, but unfortunately, we dialed the phone wrong. We're trying to call someone else. So, so you're driving back from Mecum, and you went out there and saw Tommy run his cars off the line, and we were talking about it, and we were talking about that Chevelle that didn't, the Malibu that didn't go.
Right.
How hard of a bid did he get? Do you remember before he?
I think it got to like 35.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then it just kind of. But I think what was going on, there was a lot of phantom bidding going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with the truck, it was back and forth because he took the reserve off at 50.
Wow.
And then it just took off from there. Got all the way to 77.
That's great.
Yeah. And then the Impala, I think that got up to like 30.
I thought you said it was 39 earlier.
39? Is that what I said? Maybe.
Yeah, you told me it was 39.
Maybe it was 39.
Yeah. So what else was there? Were there any big sales there? Anything that stood out for you? I mean, I watched it on TV. I saw some pretty nice stuff. But
there was Tommy's truck really got a lot of applause, and people were really digging it. You know, I got up real close to the Tucker. That Tucker is just unbelievable. If nobody's ever seen Tucker up close, it's unbelievable what that car looks like.
So I'll have to check that out when I go on Friday.
Yeah,
definitely.
It was really nice.
Yeah, that's cool. I've never seen a Tucker.
Yeah, the prices were up and down. It wasn't too bad. I spoke to Kramer for a little bit before they went on air, which was pretty good. And
that's cool.
And then I think the other guy's name was Chris. That used to be on with Chip Foose.
Yeah,
on
Chris.
Overhaul.
Yeah.
Chris Jacobs.
Chris Jacobs. Yeah.
Yeah, I spoke.
Oh, you
to
met
Chris
him
Jacobs.
too? That's cool.
Yeah, I met him too for a little bit, which was nice. They were both, John's always a pleasure to talk to.
Right. Yeah.
But good crowd at Mecum. The weather was perfect. It's a little muddy and the bid goes on a lot, but everything else was pretty good.
Did it rain there at all today, or is that from the storm last night that went through?
Yeah, it was from the storm that went last night.
Yeah.
A lot of the grass fields are just mud.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to rain again on and off on Friday, so it's not going to get that much better.
Right.
I'll be there Friday, but I'm hoping that we can just go tent to tent, and if it's raining, and dodge that. It's supposed to be 80 degrees though Friday.
Yeah,
and then drop back down to 60s on Saturday.
Right. Yeah, a lot of Corvettes, a lot of the winged cars.
Yeah.
The Superbirds and stuff like that. They were all in. There's probably, I'd say, at least 20 of them.
Wow.
That are going off, and then Corvettes all over the place.
Yeah, I noticed when I was looking at the website, they had a bunch of split window. So that's and
some of the split windows aren't original. They got LS3s in them. Or
okay.
In them. Yeah.
So
interesting.
Did any of those cars that they retroed do better?
A couple of the Camaros that they did, the modified ones, did very well.
Really?
They get up in the 70s and 80s and 90s. I think one 68 Camaro that was a resto mod got up over 100. Same thing with a 72 Chevelle, got up to 150.
Wow.
And the guy didn't let it go.
I saw that one. That was red, right? And it had black wheels on it or something? And,
yeah, it was red.
Yeah, I was watching that one.
Wow.
And You guys talk for a second. I gotta.
It's crazy.
Frog in my throat.
Some cars go real good, and then some cars don't. But it's just it's up and down. I couldn't believe that Impala didn't get over 39.
Yeah, the Resto mods, they went very well as long as they had those LS motors in it. It was the way to go, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem,
I think if Tommy Chevelle had a big block in it or even an LS motor, he probably would have got good money for it.
yeah, that might be something he might want to consider. You know, if he does ever plan on getting rid of it, he might want to consider doing an LS swap
Right.
in it. You know, maybe throw.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because it's got the original 327 in it, you know.
Yeah, maybe do a little bit of suspension modifications to it, and that car might do what he wants to do. He can
That
probably
car's
do
clean,
it
too.
fairly. Yeah, because the car's in such great shape. I mean,
It is.
it's hard to go in and molest that, taking that motor, the original motor and all that out, and then doing that. Most guys
Right.
they like the originality of it. I'm sure Tom does, but
Yeah.
when you go in and start doing those retros and doing LSs and the conversions, they just bring so much more money if they're done nicely, and good and clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you start it, it never stops.
Yeah. See, the problem is Tom can get into doing something like that, and he's going to find out he's going to make a ton of money, and then next thing you know, every car he does is going to be one.
Right.
Correct.
That's right. Yeah.
Call him LS Swap Tom.
Yeah. He'd probably say, "Yeah, I ain't doing that." Yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice crowd. Everybody was pretty good. It was, like I said, the weather was perfect. It was probably like 65 up there, and it was perfect.
What about coming in? Was it really backed up? Was it like it is on weekends, or did you kind of slide right in?
Not at all. We drove right in.
Oh, that's
Didn't have any
nice.
problems.
Did you go really super early, or?
We got there about 11 o'clock.
Oh, so you left, what, 9:30-ish, maybe?
Yeah, we left 9:30 from Sebastian, got there
Okay.
about 11.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
Saw a couple of people from the AACA. Bill Maul was up there.
Oh, was he really? Okay.
Yep. So, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
You guys will like it.
Cool. I think I'll go Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're going Saturday too, Steve?
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
If I
going
go Saturday, I'll work Sunday or something.
You going back?
I'm
Mike?
going back on Sunday probably.
Yeah.
Is Sunday, we were just talking about Sunday. Is that kind of a dead day, or do they actually have some good cars?
Well, let me tell you, I was looking at the cars that they already have set for Sunday. A lot of Corvettes, a lot of Resto mods going off, plus whatever guy's going to run through again that made to the bid goes on lot are going to go through. So Sunday's going to actually be a pretty good day.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maybe Sunday's the day.
Yeah, Sunday's probably going to be a really good day. Saturday, all the big dollar cars are going.
Oh,
on.
yeah, yeah. Also on Sunday, Saturday, it takes forever just to get in there, and you usually park like a mile away before you get to the gate.
Got to get there early.
You got to go really super early on Saturday.
Yeah.
But everyone else goes really super early on Saturday as well. That's the problem.
Right. Yeah, I felt bad for the guys from Joe Martin and from Iron Resurrection because they had that milk truck that he was selling. It's going to be on TV. I think their show starts again January 20th or so on Motor Trend.
Okay.
And they redid a 1970 milk truck. But as the car was going into the line, I guess it's a 3-speed on the column or maybe a 4-speed on the floor. I don't know what it was.
Oh, boy.
But when the guy stopped the truck, it was in reverse. And when he went to go start the truck up again, he didn't put the clutch in, and there was a guy between that truck and another car, and he hit the guy with the
Oh, no.
with the truck. The guy got wedged between the truck and the car, and he went down.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's awful.
Yeah,
But their car, that milk truck went for good money. It was a really nice truck. It was well done.
Okay.
A lot of motorcycles.
oh boy.
Are you still
Got
driving?
Attention.
No, I just got home.
Oh, did you? Okay. Well, we gotta go on a break. It's time for that break. So we're gonna
You
get
got
out of
it,
here,
buddy.
Mike. Thank you. Glad you had a
I'll
good
talk to
time.
you.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Okay, Mike.
Bye-bye.
See you
Bye,
next
Mike.
week. Bye bye. We'll be right back.